For generations, the image of a betel leaf, an areca nut, and a piece of white lime has become a sacred symbol in traditional Vietnamese culture, especially during important events such as weddings, ancestor worship, and spiritual ceremonies. Betel chewing is a familiar ritual. But have you ever wondered, why do Vietnamese people chew betel? And why has the combination of betel and areca come to represent love and deep loyalty? The answer lies in a timeless folktale known as The Legend of Betel and Areca, a touching story passed down from generation to generation. It is more than just a cultural explanation. It is a poignant tale of brotherly love, loyalty, and silent sacrifice. Long ago, in a peaceful village, there lived twin brothers named Tan and Lang. From the moment they were born, they looked exactly alike, from their facial features to their voices. To outsiders, it was nearly impossible to tell them apart. But what the villagers admired most was not just their identical appearance, but their deep bond. From childhood to adulthood, the two were inseparable. They studied together, worked together, and never spent a moment apart. Their lives were simple, but full of laughter, care, and brotherly love. Tan, the older brother, was calm and mature. Lang, the younger, was gentle and caring. They lived together in a modest home, surrounded by nature and peace. Their relationship was admired by everyone in the village, a pure connection built on understanding, compassion, and trust. It was the kind of bond that inspired stories and admiration for years to come. Life remained peaceful until the day Tan decided to marry. His wife was a kind, diligent woman, well respected in the village for her gentle and graceful demeanor. At first, the three lived in harmony, but soon, something began to unsettle the wife. Tan and Lang looked so alike, from the way they walked to how they spoke, that she began to feel confused and uneasy. As time passed, her discomfort grew into doubt. Is Lang intentionally trying to get close to me? She wondered. Though Lang had done nothing wrong, the eerie resemblance between the two brothers stirred unease in her heart. Those doubts cast a shadow over the household. Lang, though unaware of the exact cause, sensed the shift. He could feel the tension and knew that his presence had become a source of discomfort. But instead of blaming or confronting anyone, Lang chose the path of sacrifice. He understood that sometimes love meant stepping away silently, even if it broke your heart. One night, without a word, Lang left home. He didn't take anything with him, just sorrow in his heart and a desire to preserve peace for the people he loved. He wandered deep into the forest, hoping that distance would bring clarity and harmony back to his brother's home. He walked for days, his spirit and body slowly weakening. Eventually, beside a small stream, Lang sat down. Exhausted, he closed his eyes, never to open them again. Where he lay, a tall, straight tree soon grew. It was the areca palm, standing proud and strong, as if keeping watch over the quiet forest. Back at home, when Tan discovered his brother was gone, he was devastated. He searched high and low, calling out Lang's name through the hills and forests. Eventually, he followed Lang's trail to the stream and found the areca tree. Realizing the truth, his heart shattered. Tan collapsed at the base of the tree and took his final breath. From where he lay, a white limestone rock rose from the earth, firm and cold, like the sorrow he carried. After some time, the wife, now understanding the truth and burdened with guilt, set out to find her husband and brother-in-law. When she arrived, it was too late. Before her stood only the areca tree and the white stone. She wept bitterly, her tears soaking into the soil. In time, from the place where she lay in grief, grew a green betel vine, soft and tender, twining around the areca palm and clinging to the white rock, a symbol of eternal connection, of unspoken love and forgiveness. The villagers, witnessing this miraculous scene, gathered the leaves, the fruit, and some lime from the rock. When they chewed them together, a red hue like the color of blood appeared, a warm, fragrant, and comforting blend. It felt as if it carried the essence of love, sacrifice, and memory. Thus, the custom of chewing betel was born, not just as a habit, but as a sacred ritual, a way to honor the memory of three souls forever bound by love and fate. The story of Tan Lang and the wife ends with their transformation into the areca tree, the betel vine, and the lime rock. Though wrapped in the colors of myth, the legend holds timeless values about love, family, loyalty, and the quiet power of forgiveness. Since then, chewing betel has become more than a tradition. It is a cultural treasure, a reminder at weddings, family gatherings, and rituals of the love that once was and the legacy left behind. The betel and areca do not simply represent tradition. They whisper a message to future generations. To live with sincerity, to know when to sacrifice, and to cherish the bonds we hold dear.